I put off making this kind of video because I, just kind of had thought that I could do it all on my own and I'd be fine in the long run. Unfortunately, um, I am running out of time, I'm running out of savings, and it sucks to ask, but it would be huge if I could get some support. Um, I am scared, I am worried, but I still have hope that I can keep streaming and growing my little community on Discord and have fun talking to people while playing games. But more importantly, I want to finish my project, my tactical trading card game, Hexxell Anthologies. It's imagine um, if Yu-Gi-Oh! From Duelist Kingdom, that card game that they played in the anime, had fleshed out rules and had a D&D element with dice. And instead of a mana tracking land system with multiple cards, you used like bits to keep track of your mana. After you draw your mana cards, keep track of how many you have with your bits on a playmat, much like this. Um, 3x3 grid. The how to play is on the link tree. I won't go into detail with it here, and it's pretty fun. It's more engaging than I think a lot of other card games, and it's more risk management than any card game. The major selling point is creating a business model that I don't think you'll find anywhere else. A royalty program for all the artists who sign up. So if you make a card, or make a card art, and I accept it into the game, you will be given a royalty contract, which is non-exclusive for life, meaning you can use your IP character, landscape, object, what have you, in any shape, way, form you want. You're just licensing it out to me and Hexxell Anthologies to basically turn it into a card and sell it and advertise it. And when we use your card art in videos or products, you will make royalties off of it every first Wednesday of the month, off of any product using your card art, or any ad revenue using that features your card art. You will get a share, and that share is so all the costs that come with doing these things, subtract that from our net profits, and then we take what's left of those net profits and we take 15% of that, and that goes to the Hexxell royalty program. Now the Hexxell royalty program also splits up those payments between everyone who helped contribute a piece, or say 10 pieces, and somebody else contributed one. You would be making more money than they do because you contributed more pieces of artwork. That doesn't mean we'll accept somebody who's sending in, stick figures all the time. No. If your artwork clearly took more effort to create and fits what we're trying to do with either the booster pack or the next play set or what have you, you're probably, that piece will get accepted more often than somebody else's who clearly had less going on in the image. So your pieces do have to be accepted and vetted through an analyzation process first. Now, it might sound like small potatoes, a percent of 15% of net profits, or profits after I've already taken out, managerial costs and the cost of moving things around, commerce and what have you. That might not sound great, especially for a business that isn't selling anything yet. And I want to grow these contributions to the Hexxell royalty program over time. I can confidently say that I'm able to pay people this amount. I've analyzed and broken down how much it would cost to create and sell these products via makeplayingcards.com. Now I'm open to suggestions if there's someone out there smarter than me who can tell me how to make these products cheaper. I'm not sure if that's possible at this stage with the current ability that I have. But basically, I know that 15% of our profits after costs and commerce, I can pay for that, and still be able to make money to pay for another set, a replenishment set, and what have you. So I'm committed to those lifetime payments. That's something that I believe most businesses should do, is pay the people who bring these things to other people fairly, and based on how much they work, not just how long they've been here, or something trivial like that. You should get paid for the effort that you put in, and the Hexxell royalty program does that. And I want to grow that program beyond artists to animators to musicians. We already have a clause for musicians, actually, and this is all on our link tree. You can check it out. You can look at our Discord, where me and other creatives and other people who just enjoy my live streams are hanging out and doing stuff. It's a small community right now, but we're having fun. Again, I'm pretty desperate for money right now to help sustain this venture. So Ko-fi and Patreon would be much appreciated. I have different sorts of assets and notifications, like different background animations that I've worked on, such as rain or stars, um, different releases on videos, or early access, certain other assets that Blender users might be able to use, um, and then of course just sneak peeks and stuff like that. I've already made some cards myself to try to show things off, which I mean I am proud of, but it's not, I don't have a full set yet. And that's where the other artists would come in to help facilitate the growth of this card game. And you can see on our link tree the how to play. It explains everything. I'm making a video on the how to play, so please look at our guide for now. But again, it's a lot like Yu-Gi-Oh meets D&D. Patreon support would be huge. Big supporters, and our mid-level supporters get access to a raffle where you can win, like the 7-piece dice set, or that most people would use, as well as the health dice that come along with it. You can win the alpha cards. Most of them don't have images because they're just the alpha cards. Our playtesting set, not the final look. The final look was what I had just shown previously for these cards. So, we got a production, character, another production, this time a story, another character. Characters and productions all have ranks. Productions have location, prop, story. Characters have 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. So, yes, if you can see your card art being featured in a card game, then please try to sign up, and we'll see if we can make something happen. Because once I get more card art quickly, I can make more content videos based on the card art in time, which will also help generate ad revenue as well as help sell future products. Twist intensity and pop intensity will be entered into raffles, and I believe those are on the 3rd of every month, and you can win some of the alpha stuff that we worked on, or I worked on, which would, if we can make this happen, that might be worth some money someday. Who knows? And it would just be kind of cool to, I think, have some tangible items from the playtesting alpha side of things. Now, the regular tier and then our tip jar tier don't get access to the raffles, but they still get sneak peek stuff, or at least in the roll tier. The tip jar is just kind of a good luck thank you that most people were saying that I should add to the tier list. But yeah, the Hexxell royalty program, if it sounds right for you, please join. It's royalties for life as long as we're making money. You still get full ownership of your IP. We don't take it away from you like some card games do. As well as if if you really want to, if you're a member of the Hexxell royalty program and you own your own sole proprietorship or business that has to deal with artwork, like if you go to conventions and sell your artwork, I want you to know, you should talk to a tax professional, of course, and I am not one, but if you contribute funds to this program, you are investing your own success in a venture, meaning that that's a tax write-off for you. So if you decide as a member contributory funds to this program, you can write that off on your taxes, which I think is a big deal. You're not just giving money away randomly at that point, you're also investing in your own products to succeed. If you do decide to join the Hexxell Royalty program, you'll fill out a form, and then once we start making money, I'll need to collect a W-9. All of this is in greater detail on the YouTube channel, as well posted on the link tree as well. Consider joining. We can make a card game that is the collective ideologies and universes of so many just average people, and I think that that would be huge for the industry as a whole. And being able to profit share in this way, I think, would also be a huge win for just normal people. These big corporations are not so great, I think, but please consider helping me out here. Um, I would really love the support. I do have a Ko-fi as well, and my goal currently is 2,000 because that's would be enough to comfortably get rent and groceries out of the way, as well as other bills. But I mean, there really is no cap because I currently am trying to stream to get my name and ideas out there more quickly, which is working to some degree. Um, I've seen great growth in my YouTube channel. I went from 19 subscribers to 31 in less than a month, as well as just over 200 watch hours, which I think is great. And I like doing it. I would love to keep doing it more, but I'm in a dangerous position right now financially. I was unfortunately let go from my job. I can get into that at some point if people demand it. I haven't really been able to land a new job. I've been kind of surviving just on my savings and some uh, gig work here and there, as well as some sketchy commissions that we can't really go into detail. The Hexxell royalty program would also include people getting not just access to 3D assets, but the ability to share in whatever profits my show would make. So it'll be a 3D show where people will, or characters rather, will play games of Hexxell anthologies. Currently, this is the abandoned store that my character is going to start living in. It's kind of a grocery store mixed with a bar and a movie theater. It's kind of run down. My computer is really glitching out right now. That's should tell you how bad things are here. But basically, our character Gene is going to watch this store for this older lady, and he's going to stumble across a portal and a box that'll bring him to the next place I'll show y'all. But this is his apartment, and that's him sitting over there on the beanbag chair. This was the opening scene for the cartoon. He would start off at this place. A lot of the adventures would kick off here. Think the school at Buffy the Vampire Slayer. But then, once things started kicking off, he or his pals or what have you, the monsters that are trying to hunt them down and tear down the multiverse, because Hexxell Anthologies is to keep the multiverse together by connecting thoughts and ideas throughout, all reality. But when they go to play the game, they will be transported to a sort of pocket dimension where they will be kind of in space and play here. So their cards and playmats would appear here. And in time, I would love to have actual full-blown animated characters fighting in here instead of just cards. Different little characters will populate the surrounding area. You'll have, you know, big card game battles. Again, think Yu-Gi-Oh! That's kind of a vibe we're going for, where certain entities will try to consume you in here to take away your agency, and it's sort of a power struggle to see if this evil void entity can consume our universe, or if we can make enough connections for the void to be deterred. It's essentially a living entropy trying to feed off of the universe. And Hexxell is kind of the wall that protects universes from being decayed. But again, none of this can kick off unless I'm able to acquire some funds. And I don't want to ramble too much. I feel like this video has already gone on too long. My name is Trevor Odom, and if you could help me on Ko-fi or Patreon, it would be huge. I am trying to stream. I'm trying to create a tactical card game. Please check it out. I think it's super cool. I think it's better than Yu-Gi-Oh! I think it's just as good as Magic. And I would love if somebody with the know-how could come along and we could license out a deal to get a digital version going, because I think that would really kick off sales. That's going to be it for me. If you're doing well in life, that's great. I am not. So any help would do. But I'm already late for my stream. I'm streaming Twilight Princess tonight. If you would like to hang out with me, I stream every night at 7 p.m. till whenever. I'm Trevo, and I'm trying to make a tactical trading card game. I don't have a lot of funds, and I'm almost out of time. So, if you believe in single-member businesses and the growth of a entertainment asset community, join the Discord. Let's talk. I'll answer any questions to anybody. I'm like a 95% open book. But there needs to be that traffic to get going. So, that's all from me. High five. I'll see y'all guys around.